Hello, I'm Deb. I spelled out with two B's, and I'm here just sharing my human experiences to help you gain confidence in yours. While I have had not the most cookie cutter lifestyle, I have gracefully learned many lessons from them. I say gracefully. I don't know how graceful it's been, but it has been a wild ride, and I have been blessed in so many different ways. And even through the times that things have not been ideal, I've still been blessed enough to still be here. I've still been blessed enough to make it another day. Whatever showing up is, I'm still showing up. So, I'm Deb, sharing my human experience to help you gain confidence in yours. Here we go. Let's dive a little deeper. What does it mean to have confidence in yourself? It seems to be a trend that people don't feel confident. And on the same, like the opposite spectrum is instead of having confidence, they're feeling like they're filled with anxiety. There's a popular song about anxiety. So, confidence. Confidence is the ability to say what you want to say and do what you want to do, and doing it in a way that is respectable for others, also knowing how to be a responsible adult among a community of other people, knowing that it's okay to have what you want and it's okay to say what you need to say as long as it's respectful among others. With that, I do say I know most people also have a side of themselves that they won't let themselves get walked on. If they feel like they're being disrespected first, they will match the disrespects because we're all human, right? We're all human. We all have these things inside of us. And I will say the majority of people, from what I have noticed, that have more born in innate confidence compared to those that I've seen that have had to develop confidence or overcome certain things to step into confidence, the difference has been that of the black sheep of the family. Over 80% of the time, it's the black sheep of the family that has the confidence issues. Now, why would that be? Most black sheep of the family, their spirits and human avatar is usually spiritually different. Hands down, their avatar is more sensitive to the energies that are around us. There's this concept that spirituality is separate from science. Science just hasn't caught up to what spirituality is. And there is a new generation of souls over the last, and maybe they're not, they are new actually. I don't know if it's been 100 years. I want to say, I don't have a second thing to fact check, so I'm not going to go into that. There are new energies upon us. And many avatars are being born with the ability to sense energies in different ways, and or being born into environments where, because of those sensory things, they see things a different way. They know things that others don't know, and they're more in tune to others' body language, thoughts, patterns. It is definitely a skill of psychicness to a level. It is a skill of being able to read people to a different level. It is a skill of being able to know when people are lying and being manipulative. It is a skill that makes you feel alienated. But also, because you see through other people, you also have that gift of shedding light onto their shadows, and people hate that. Like you like subconsciously show to other people where they might not be comfortable with themselves, or things that they are using a mask to hide, and your existence makes them become aware of that. It awakens them to that, and then they'll instantly just like not like you that much, for all in their own being. Many times what we see in other people is a reflection of something that we see in ourselves, whether that's good or bad. When you're admiring someone, it's because you're like, oh, maybe I could do that. And same with if you're like envious towards someone, it's, yeah, you probably could do that, but you know you're holding yourself back, and that's the feeling that makes you go ick, right? So as a black sheep, you sense more, and nobody talks about that. Nobody knows that that exists. They just think that you're different and you're weird, and you behave differently, and you're just difficult. You're difficult because you can't be manipulated. You're difficult because you can't see through, or you do see through their facades. You're difficult because you see and honor truth, and you get called out for it. So some people will learn to conform, some people will learn to mask, some people will go above and beyond to people please. And that drains your energy, that drains your confidence, that kills your soul. And so we grow up in life with that being the situation. And then as adults, we realize the aftermath effects, and that maybe we have some work to do. Someone asked or mentioned, what do I mean by work to do? Work on yourself, like just be who you are. Like, yeah, but we are human, and we're always going to have something to strive for. If you want to strive for something, again, it's that paradox. No, you don't need to strive for something, but doesn't it feel good to strive for something? Even the people that strive to do nothing and meditate all day, they're striving to meditate all day. Do you think that's easy? Do you think it's easy to sit for 10.5 hours for 10 days in a row? Do you think things like that are easy? It's a choice. Everything's just a choice. So anyways, the confidence. Some of us and the black sheep get so overburdened by trying to fit in. And you'll see a lot of this because once they do find their tribe, once they find their people, once they become adults, or I mean, some children even are lucky enough to find their tribe of other black sheeps right away. And that's great. But when you see them flourish in their own environments, you see the confidence. When the masks come off, you see the confidence. When the fear of being yourself goes away, you see the confidence. I recently was in environments that I am not used to, complete culture shock. And there were definitely moments that I was scared, and moments that I felt wanted, that I felt I had to kind of conform for my safety, like literally. And that's scary. And some people grew up like that. So finding your confidence is about finding your way to feel safe in being who you are, without the people pleasing, without the defending against the manipulation. Finding the confidence is about finding your truth. Finding your confidence is about knowing where you stand. That's it. Nothing else to come through. I'm sure I could sit here and come up with more. My mind paused and went away to a story from many days ago, a story that I shouldn't be carrying in my head anymore, and a story that I debated of sharing. And maybe it's a story for another day. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Deb. I'm here sharing my human experiences to help you gain confidence in yours. Confidence. Yay, confidence. Have a beautiful day.